looks like toys exploded all over it, because they did. And because I got some stuff in the mail today that I so want to talk to you about. Actually, there's so many things I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about my new shirt. I'm like, hey, my new shirt. But no, isn't it cute? Isn't it adorable? I like it very much. Now, I bought this shirt from eBay, and I'm a really good shopper because things have to be really inexpensive. Not only that, but I have taught myself how to not the word, yes, budget, but that's not what I was going to say. All right, a lot of us are really into immediate gratification, right? And without thought for the consequences. So in the past, and as I got older, I was, but in the past, I mean, I remember times when I would have like my last bit of money for the month or something like that, or the week, or whatever the situation was, and I would get like, I don't know, Chinese food or something. I would spend like all of it on one thing and splurge, and then I didn't have enough for other things. So, I mean, I was never one of those people to not pay the bills, but still, over and above that, I'm growing, I'm reparenting myself, I'm learning. Not only that, but I didn't even know what I liked. I still have an issue when I go to the supermarket, choosing what I like and figuring out, just knowing. All right, so when I moved, I barely had more than the clothes on my back, as far as clothing. I had a few, like my photo album, some pictures, whatever, but for the most part, I had, speaking of clothes specifically, I had a little more than the clothes on my back. And that was August of 2014. So when I got here, like somebody would give me a shirt, or another neighbor. Oh my gosh, I refer to her as the narcissist next door. You may have heard me refer to her before. That woman was just overt narcissist, really, really bad 6-month stint. The very last one that I had in my life, by the way. Very last narcissist that I had in my life where I got that involved. But I didn't understand, I didn't know what to do at first, because she love bombed me, she gift bombed me. You know when they do that? Like, she's a straight woman. Honestly, a lot of people are straight, but if they're narcissistic and they want your attention, they're used to using sexuality. So I've had a couple of people already flip on me, and they went from straight one day to, oh, now that we're friends, once in college, whatever. Well, this one woman didn't go to college, but anyway, I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, but the straight woman did like spread her legs and try to show me her crotch one night, so. Yeah, they just want attention. I pretended like I didn't know what the heck she was doing, and I had to go home suddenly. I had a headache. All right, so anyway, this woman gave me a bunch of clothes because she was a shopaholic, and she would go shopping every single day. And so like, she'd go to Walmart, a thrift store. Mostly with her clothes, they were new, that she bought for herself were new. So I wound up with things that I would never pick out. Some of them I was like, oh my gosh, where am I going to wear this foo-foo, frilly, just things that, nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't me at all. Could you see me like in lacy foo-foo things with puffy or turtlenecks? That just makes me feel claustrophobic. I can't wear turtlenecks. I don't care. I shouldn't say can't. I don't choose to. Anyway, so I'm trying to, I took the long way around just to say, that I appreciated the gifts of the clothes, but it wasn't my style, and I didn't pick them out. But I really needed them, and I appreciated them. However, knowing what I know now, I would never, ever, ever, I would never accept them. I would never do that again. Regardless of how much I had or I didn't have, I would never again accept all those things, because that locked me in to kissing her butt, and the whole thing was just a mess. Why am I going there? I want to talk about happy things tonight. All right. So anyway, the bottom line. The bottom line is that these are the first new shirts that I've bought myself. And I've been to some thrift stores. Not recent, haven't I? Not recently, like last year. But I still was very limited as to, you know, you're limited. You can't just pick out just any old thing. And what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say just what I said. These are the first new shirts that I've gotten that I've actually picked out, and I like them, and I didn't make any compromises aside from the fact that they cost $6 or less, every single one of them. I was going for like $5 or less, but one of them I think had tax, but free shipping. Yes, so one was like $2.99. I don't have the prices in front of me, but I can look them up for you. But one was like $2.99, one was $4.99. Yeah. And I think one was $5.99. And this was, I think, one of the most inexpensive. And I kind of like, I want to talk about feeling guilty for, okay, this is something Michelle pointed out. Michelle breaking the chain, Michelle. Peace, my friend. That we appreciate the little things. Oh my gosh, do we ever? I know for one, I certainly do. I appreciate every single thing that I have, and I can tell you where everything in this place came from. Whether it came from a place or a person or whatever, I know all of it. So these shorts I actually bought at a yard sale. I happen to like these shorts. But I didn't. But they came from a yard sale, and it wasn't like I had a big selection. I bought a bag of stuff for like 25 cents. I mean, it was crazy cheap at this particular yard sale. A bag of stuff, and I was going to sell it on eBay, and as it turned out, I like the shorts, even though they're falling down on me right now. So it's like really soft. I didn't know it was going to be that kind of like the kind of material that I didn't used to like, but I love it now. I'm so happy. And the back is like really cute. Isn't that cute? Like a little lacy, like little ovals. Super pretty. Super inexpensive. Came from China, and it didn't take it didn't take a few months. It took less than a month to get here. And I'm really excited about it. Let me show you the other ones. I'll be right back. I like it. I picked it out, and I asked my higher self, and I asked myself again and again and again. I want you to know that, because I was feeling guilty, which I will talk about after, feeling guilty buying anything for myself, even though my bills were paid for the month, we had food, I had food. It was, you know, that was actually a good month. For me, it was, you know, had a little more than my basic fixed income, which, you know, as time progresses and more and more opportunities that I create, and we could all do this, by the way. This is like not some elusive pie in the sky thing. We can all create our own opportunities, because when we are in alignment with Source, when we are true to our authentic selves, which is our purpose in life. See, instead of hopping from like job to job and this and that, and you don't like this boss and you don't like this job and you're screwing the bottoms on trophies. I did that for about 2 hours at one time when I was in my teens or early 20s, when I had to quit. Screwing the bottoms on trophies. Of course, my best frenemy of 46 years, she got me that job. She was an engraver. I got the job screwing the bottoms on trophies. I said, thank you for the opportunity, to the owner. I said, but this isn't for me. So it wasn't. All right, so here we are, and we're talking about, I got off on that tangent. We're talking about, what the heck were we talking about? Well, let me go change my shirt, and we'll talk more about whatever we were just talking about. Check it out. Don't you love this color? Oh my gosh, I love this color so much. And my faded hair color actually looks really good with this color too. Check it out. Now I want you to know, I ordered all extra larges because I've ordered from China. One other shirt. I do have one other shirt that I bought for $5 last year. You might have even seen me wear it. It's like a little leopard print, same kind of stretchy material, but it's an extra large. And this one is an extra large, but you see it's a little tight in here. But it's stretchy and it's really super comfortable and it's super cute. And I'm not going to worry about it being a little tad tight. Just move the boobies like that. I'm excited. This one is tighter than the other two. So always remember, if you're going to buy from China, they basically, I think, go by the size of Chinese people. So this might, I guess this is an extra large for an Asian person, very, very petite. I'm not trying to sell you a shirt. It suddenly sounds like I'm trying to sell you a shirt. I want to share, I mean, listen, I'll put a link for, look in the description below. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put a link for, like eBay or something like that. I don't actually know which, I don't know. You know what? If you want a link to something that I'm wearing, just send me it. Just comment below, and I promise you, I will look it up for you. How's that? That's good. That's a good idea. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited tonight. All right. So here's shirt number 2. See, I seriously, I asked myself again and again, I'm like, and I even went away from it. I didn't like impulse buy it, like, oh my gosh, type. I asked myself, you know, do I like this shirt? Okay, the answer was a big yes. Okay, higher self, do I want this shirt? Higher self, should I buy this shirt? Just ask specific questions. Don't be vague. Should I buy this shirt? And then, you know, listen, I'm going to be very chatty, but you just stop. You just stop the internal dialogue, and then you just feel. The universe will speak to you. All right, so obviously I concluded that I like this shirt, that I should buy this shirt, that I could afford this shirt. But for some reason, which I want to talk to you about right now, I haven't figured it out yet. I figured we could work this out together. I've been, not just now, I mean for years, there's a mentality of lack that I'm breaking free from right now. And a lot of us are in that same or similar mentality of lack. And you create a momentum when you're in that mentality of lack, and then you're expecting lack, and then it's okay, like with Abraham Hicks, they talk about like rockets of desire. Well, unfortunately you're setting off the wrong rockets of desire unintentionally, because you're so focused on the lack, but you're wanting something good, but you're thinking, because you haven't had anything good in so long, you know, like whether it's somebody believing in you, or you making additional income, or you having all your bills paid, or not only that, but hey, what about having your bills paid and being able to buy yourself a shirt? Now, if you did that when you were with your toxic, whatever, mother, partner, husband, wife, friend, child, cousin, would they be happy for you? Every single narcissist in my past would not be happy for me right now. Every person I was ever in a relationship with, sadly, but true, would not be happy for me being happy right now. They would either be looking like, you know, or they would say, well, you know, it's too tight in the bust. And I want you to know that stupid voice, the voice that's saying, oh, there's bra overhang back there. Well, fuck you, excuse me, but fuck you voice, because that's not my voice. And those aren't my thoughts. And those are other people's thoughts that were programmed into our heads. I'm just going to show you the next shirt now. I'm happy. Look how cute. And actually, I'm like the back of my shoulder over here. You can see it, there's an ear, his other ear. Super cute. Before I had Megan, whom, as you know, I had before Paws, I had a Boston Terrier. And her name was Sassy Boo Angel, my dog Sass. And I've mentioned her before. Anyway, so this is a tribute to her. Oh, it's so cute. I love this. And also, I thought it was going to be like a regular t-shirt material. But it's not. It's very, very stretchy and very comfortable. And, well, I'm just really, really happy. And you know who's happy for me? Megan. I looked, just, come here, baby, come here. Come here. You like mommy's shirt? Hang on. You're like, Mom, where are you, boo? I can't even see you. Look at mommy. Are you happy? Do you like, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Hang on. Come here, girl. Come here. Are you happy? Do you love my shirt? I don't know how to angle. She's totally happy. She's smiling at me. And of course, she got treats. The puppy is, oh, I'll show you. This is really cool. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I didn't even pause that. I'll be right there. Be right back. Excuse me. Don't let me out. Let me out. Let me out. All right. I show you stuff. Okay. I need new shorts or pants or whatever. Okay, so I'll put on the one that matches. Megan, sit. Good girl. Okay, here. Alrighty, so pardon the carpet. I think I mentioned that the toys, But okay, so this is a treat pouch. And this is a dog. Megan Boo Boo, stop. So we're really having a party here today. Because all these things came in the mail, and I had lost the key to my mailbox, so I had to wait for the mail lady, and she let me in. Oh, look at that. See? Now the treat pouch, that I really needed because I keep putting treats in my pockets, right, when I walk the dogs, and then I take my pants, my shorts off, whatever, and I put them in my laundry, and Paws has already eaten through the pocket of 2 pair of pants. So that was a bad idea on my part. Hello, what are we doing? That was a bad idea on my part, and so I am rectifying that right now. Okay, well clearly I'm not going to put this around my waist right now. But it's adjustable, I see. Anyway, my point is, so now I have a treat pouch. And now they have these in all different price ranges, but this one, I think I had to pay like $2.99 for the belt, the strap part, and then I think this part was like $5.99. If you want to know, just ask me, and I'll look it up and look at my account on eBay and see what I paid. But it was inexpensive, not as inexpensive as the shirts from China, but this is also from China. Oh, and these are clickers. I got 4 of these in different colors. They have them as cheap as 99 cents each. But I wanted a few of them. Hello. She's like, what was going on here? What? Megan, down. Megan, down. Sit. Good girl. You have to do click treat. Yeah, I'll show you. Now, Paws has never ever seen a clicker until today. So, now see when you have the pouch, or let's just say I'm holding it, or whatever. Let's just say it's around my waist, because that's hopefully where it's going to be. That was the point. So, come here. Come. Sit. Good girl. And you have to be quick. Pause. Sit pretty. Good boy. See, click treat. Megan, sit pretty. Click treat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, down. Click treat. There you go. Good babies. No. Sit. Good boy. And this reinforces good girl. Now you can also click, just like when they do something and it's unexpected, but you like what they did, so you click, oh, good boy, that was really nice. That was just exactly like that. Thank you so much, Paws. Oh, good boy. See what I mean? He did the exact same thing again. Let me see if I can turn over here and show you. Oh, what a good boy. Okay, now we're going to talk some more because I think Paws is going to do his little new trick again that he just taught himself. Good boy. Good girl. See, my click with Megan was a little bit slow that time. So she's not really sure what I clicked for. Hang on, and these I got, now these actually these are begging strips. And I got them on eBay too. I got a big bag, I'll show you. There's a business called usertesting.com, and then you test out websites. Hello, what are we doing? You test out websites, and it's like $10 a gig. And you have to qualify for, before you have to qualify for each one, and most of them I find I don't qualify for, but you know what? I found a decent amount, enough that it gives me an extra income, although this past month was super slow. But Okay. Good. Hey, don't bite the finger. Don't bite the hand that feeds, buddy. Good girl, stay up. Come on, Megan. Good girl, stay. Okay, good, stay. Good, stay up. Stay up. Good girl. Oops, I clicked too many times. Good boy, good girl. Shelby, what are you doing, baby? Okay, here, one more treat. Okay, all right, now everybody stop. My zipper's open, sorry. Okay, so I got carried away there. But we're having a really nice night. Okay, so if I edit this, then I will fast forward through that, and if I don't edit this, then feel free to just click the little gear icon below, and you can fast forward through that. And so see how it has little pouches on the side? So like everything that, okay, so this was $9.99, but it's more expensive at the supermarket because I don't have a car, by the way. And you know that, so I don't have a car, so getting to the supermarket is an issue for me. Now getting there, I have to pay somebody to take me, a taxi, or, okay. And then, which is, it's fine, it is what it is. It's just, it costs money. So taking a taxi, and then I'm rushed a lot of times, every time. With this taxi guy, every time I'm rushed. And then there's, and then I can't actually get to the store that I want to get to because it's farther away, and he's always in a rush, and it's going to cost more money, and it's just a big deal. And these prices are great. Some of them are, listen, where can you get a shirt for under $5? So it's this cute and brand new. There's no mall in this town, which is good for me. I don't miss a mall at all. But there's a lot of thrift stores, more thrift stores than I've ever seen in one small town. And even at the local thrift stores, you can't get anything like this for that, you know. I mean, listen, I love thrift stores, don't get me wrong. I shop in thrift stores whether I need to or not, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fun, and I like vintage. I love vintage, and I like antiques, and I'll show you something I got at a thrift store. Hold on. I had adopted Megan, right? It's a little dusty. I had adopted Megan, and I'm at a thrift store, and I just love knickknacks, okay? Especially animal knickknacks. I love knickknacks. But I was like, oh no, you know. And I'm so used to not getting what I want. But then I saw this, and it looks like my girl. Reminds me of Megan, right? And I can't actually read without my glasses. But there's a stamp on it, it's numbered, whatever. Believe it or not, this was more expensive than almost everything that I've bought since I moved. This was $15. So, the chairs I'm sitting on, this whole kitchen table, the kitchen table was free. The chairs were given to me by a neighbor. The chairs are totally cute, I like them. Actually, there's more furniture downstairs in the apartment that she left. She left it all for me, but there's not tons of stuff, but I don't actually necessarily, I don't have a way to get it upstairs. And I don't necessarily want it. I don't know. One of the other neighbors wants it, and well, maybe I'll let her have it if I don't want it. She tried to con me and give me her and say, oh, I'm gonna give you my tables. Like, well, so why are you telling me this? I said, oh, because you want the ones downstairs that go with the... Anyway, let me just fast forward and pretend I never went off on that tangent. Okay. So, I think on YouTube they call that a haul or something like that. So it was really like Christmas here today. Oh, and my kratom, and then we'll talk about that in another video, but even my kratom showed up today, which is great. I was out of kratom for a few days, and I always feel better when I take it, a lot better. So why do we feel, oh gosh, I'm sweating because I've been running all over the place. So why do we feel, oh, it's nice, it's hot, getting warm. So why do we feel guilty getting ourselves nice things? I mean, the price is irrelevant. If this cost me $1,000, I've never had a shirt that costs $1,000, but I've been in stores that I saw them there, so I know they exist. So if the shirt cost me $1,000, or you know, the less than $5 that I paid, what, excuse me, can you stop with the tin, please? Thank you, child. Then what, I would feel the same. I feel exactly the same. Of course, the other one, I'd be like, oh my God, I don't want to sweat on it. I'm joking. If you have to tell someone you're joking, then you're probably not joking. Something to think about. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up right now. I don't have a great revelation to come to right now. I really think it has to do with because we were made to feel guilty for anything not. You know what? When I put on the shirts and I'm like, I was feeling good and I was happy and I thought, oh, at a great price. And then I pictured my mother sitting in the assisted living facility and I thought, why didn't I send her one? Okay, I barely had the money to get what I got, but that doesn't even matter. I don't have to do that. See, I used to give my mom, literally, I bought myself, I might have even told you this in another video, so I'll just fast forward through it, where like, I bought myself a diamond and ruby ring, and we're sitting there, we're having breakfast, and she goes, oh, that's so beautiful, oh, that's so, and she's looking at her finger, I'm like, try it on, it'll look, and she tries it on, she's like, oh my gosh, if I only, oh my gosh, by the end of breakfast, I gave it to her. And then she wound up giving it to my brother for some cash, like a pawn shop, except he had no plans on giving it back, and he didn't. So he gave her a little bit of cash for something I paid hundreds of dollars for. She did that more than once. I gave her my diamond solitaire from one of my engagements. I gave her 2 different cocktail rings. I did not learn. It took me a very long time to learn that every piece of jewelry that I give my mother and she makes this big, oh my gosh, I was like the golden child at that moment, I gave my mother, my brother never did those things. And then she went ahead and gave things I gave her to my brother. Anyway. So, we're used to pleasing other people and made to feel guilty when we do get something for ourselves or want something for it. When we achieve something, how many times have you felt guilty or tried to play down an achievement or tried to play down, I'm sure I've done it 100 times in this video, like, well, it was only $5 or whatever. I shouldn't even think that. I shouldn't even think that. I have every right to have what I have, to buy what I buy, to do what I do. I am me. I am me. I am that I am. I am that I am. I heard Wayne Dyer talk about this. The most powerful, chant. I am that I am. 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 And very often, I'll be walking the dogs, and I'll just be chanting, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Because it helps me to open up to source. And for me, those are my favorite times in life, when I'm open, when I'm in the vortex. I was talking to Fight Narcissism about this today. When I'm in the vortex, right? And like she was describing, we talk about this all the time now, about channeling, whether her acting or her writing or my, whatever it is that I do. See, look at that. I built her up and I put myself down. Did you see that? Did you see that? I saw that. I saw that. Okay, my writing, my vlogs, okay, my ideas, my thoughts are all just as important, okay? And then, so, what in the world are you doing? Please stop. They're in the cat litter box. After all the treats I gave them today, they're in the cat litter box? Really? That is so unnecessary. They took it out of the closet. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Oh, you are? Okay. Alrighty, how long is this video? Okay, long enough. Alright, so being in the vortex, if you've ever, ow, what did I step on? Okay, if you've ever felt, you know what, that's a whole big topic, and it's hard to explain, and we'll talk about it another day, but very quickly, I really feel the need to say this. If you ever feel like you're writing something or you're saying something and you're maybe using words that you don't even normally use, and they're right, and you know that you're using them correctly, or maybe it's thoughts and ideas that you're like, what did I just say? And then like you read it back afterwards, or you watch a video, or whatever the circumstances, and you're like, wow. It's like you're seeing it for the first time. It's like somebody, you're channeling. It's the best way I could describe it right now. Fight narcissism, how do you describe it? Please share, my friend, my unicorn 2. She's unicorn 2, by the way. I'm unicorn 1. Shh, don't tell anyone. We are mythical beings. But just between you and I. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm going to, oh, so cute! So I know, I actually have some shirts that I picked out. I want you to know, I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know what my taste was. I didn't know what I looked good in. I'm still foggy about the whole thing. I assure you. I mean, nobody ever taught me how to dress. You know, like with that silly thing when you're a kid, you're ugly and your mother dresses you funny. My mother dressed me funny. She dressed me the way she liked to dress me. She always says, I dress you like a little doll. She didn't teach me how to dress. And she did teach me to wear V-necks so I could show off my cleavage. Thanks. That wasn't helpful. But as you can see, I really do that a lot now. Sometimes, but if I do, it's not because I'm trying to do that. But back then, yeah, that's what my mother taught me. And so I would buy shirts specifically with cleavage showing. And you know what? I see that in some other girls now, usually younger girls. And you know, not all younger girls. And you know that they're listen, everybody can wear whatever they want. And I'm not even going to finish this sentence because it's none of my business what you like to wear. If you want to be naked all day or wear 7 layers of clothing, which I used to actually pretty much do, yeah, that's none of my business, and I am sorry that I even started to say it. Listen, I'm not even going to edit that because I'm just keeping it real. These things happen. None of us are perfect. We are going to make mistakes. The programming and a lifetime of it's not just programming. We lived it. We lived it. You know, I was on my Facebook page, a young lady who's actually a nice young lady, and she helps other people with get out of domestically violent situations, but she was showing a magnet that she bought for her refrigerator while she was on vacation, and it had this 2 women, like the smug look on their face. It was a cartoon drawing. It's 2 women looking at each other, and the caption says, "Let's go somewhere and judge people." And I thought, was I one of those ones? And I think the answer is not consciously. I never said, let's go somewhere and judge people, not even joking. But I am, yeah, sure. We all did that stuff. So, it's okay. Forgive me. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you later. I have to go sweep my carpet now. Again, this is C. Megan Michael coming to you from Breaking Free from Toxic People and Breaking Free from Narcissistic Abuse. I love you guys.